Now, you may have heard of the Birdman of Alcatraz, or may have even seen it, a film based on the life of an inmate who raised hundreds of birds in his prison cell.
Well, now we have Ella Rootham, an 18-year-old from Norfolk who's gaining fame as the Crow Girl.
And what they both have in common is a love of birds after nursing an injured one back to health. Natalie Gray reports.
Ella Rootham is the Crow Girl.
Good girl. Yeah.
With 35,000 followers on TikTok.
What are you doing?
This is actually a rook called Raighne, one of 5 birds Ella's rescued. Rooks, like jackdaws and ravens, are all part of the corvid crow family.
It started in 2020 in the summer where we found a baby jackdaw on our driveway, and we thought we'd just look after him for a few days and release him. And he was blind, so we kept him inside the house for a year. And that's how we started. And then we just started rescuing them from other rescue centres or just from when we found them. I don't know, I just fell in love with them.
Because of bird flu restrictions, Ella has to keep the birds inside. But when she could, she would take them out with her near her home at Norfolk.
Yes, yeah, we take them out for flies and walks to give them some enrichment and exercise. So many people would stop and ask questions, and it was really nice telling people about them. We never had someone who was mean or rude about it, and it's just been really nice talking to people and educating people on them because they're very unusual birds.
So what do her parents think of the birds?
Well, to be absolutely honest, I'm not that keen on them because they're quite intimidating, and when you open the kitchen door in the morning to have breakfast and there's a bird flying around, it's quite a scary prospect really to be faced with.
Have you seen a difference in her at all?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the last 2 years have been difficult years for anyone that age, but to see her, who's actually quite naturally shy, to come out of herself and start to talk to people, even people who stop her in the street and say, oh, what bird have you got there? And she's really interested in talking to them and explaining about corvids and about the birds that she's looking after.
Now, pretty they may not be, but corvids are really clever. Scientists at Cambridge University have been studying their intelligence for years.
They are one of the world's smartest birds. They can read traffic lights. They know how to when it's safe to cross the road and when it's not. When they're gathering food, they can mimic humans. So one of my birds can say hello and laugh. It's very odd. And yeah, they're just very, very smart. The mental age of a 7-year-old, apparently.
Hey, Dylan, come on. You get the stick?
As for Ella, instead of a career in law, she'll now study wildlife and conservation after her A-levels, swapping the bar for her beloved birds. Natalie Gray, ITV News.
Lovely, although I'm not quite sure I'd like it flying around at breakfast.
Dad wasn't keen, was he? Dad certainly was not keen, but good for Ella.
Yeah, really
absolutely
good.
Fantastic, following what she wants to do.
Yeah, well, the time has just gone 6:10. You're watching ITV News.